This time tomorrow, the future could look a lot different for millions of people who are in the U.S. illegally.
President Obama will address the nation from the White House Thursday night at 8 o'clock, announcing steps he is taking to address immigration.
Now, here's what he said today in part of a social media post.
So what I'm going to be laying out is the things that I can do with my lawful authority as president to make the system work better, even as I continue to work with Congress and encourage them to get a bipartisan, comprehensive bill that can solve the entire problem.
The executive actions will reportedly shield up to 5 million undocumented immigrants from deportation and make them eligible for work permits. But Republican congressional leaders are already saying that it would poison relations with the new GOP-led House and Senate.
Birchel Edme is asking what reform may mean for the Miami Valley.
Advocates and immigration lawyers I spoke with say it can make a big difference here in our own backyard. Their hope is that this is the first of many changes to the nation's immigration policies.
Tomorrow night, I'm going to be announcing here from the White House some steps that I can take to start fixing our broken immigration system.
Many local advocates are waiting for Thursday's immigration reform. They believe President Obama's announcement will shape the discussion here at home.
For those who may be undocumented here in the Miami Valley, what type of effect might that type of announcement have on them?
I think it would give many of them the opportunity to obtain legitimate driver's licenses, social security cards. It will give them the opportunity to invest if they choose to do so, to buy homes, and to do more that will truly show their financial contributions, cultural contributions to this area.
Karen Bradley says these rights are important for the immigrants who have established families and lives here in the region. The lawyer says while this may be a step forward, it will not repair the decades of no major immigration reform.
It is too little too late, because every day that goes by without some form of reform to assist, to help the families that are struggling is tragic.
So I asked one expert, why now?
With the power switch in Congress recently, I think he's realizing in part that he's unlikely to see a piece of comprehensive immigration reform legislation come to his desk, and if he does, that legislation is unlikely to include the all-important path to citizenship that many Republicans in the House have already sort of ruled out as an option.
And to those who question why these undocumented immigrants should receive any rights, Karen Bradley says
they're not here to destroy the country, they're not here to blow up buildings, and they're not here to terrorize our country. They're here to work, make a better life for themselves and their families. That's what they're here to do.
Advocates tell me while this is not their ideal solution, it is a step forward that they're actually welcoming. They also say it strengthens Mayor Nan Whaley's own initiative, Welcome Dayton, which hopes to make the city an immigrant-friendly community. Reporting live in the studio, Birchel Edme, 2 News, working for you.
Now, the president's address will start Thursday at 8 p.m. We will stream the speech live on WDTN.com. Then be sure to join us for 2 News at 10 on Dayton CW and right here for 2 News at 11.